Hey everybody, Tanya from ShootingStarSVG back, and today I want to talk to y'all about Shopify and the shop channel. Y'all, if you have Shopify and you are sleeping on this, you need to get it in gear now. I have not made a buttload of sales off of Shop, but I will say that it does create a seamless checkout environment, and I have seen an uptick in traffic coming from the Shop app itself. And so it's definitely something that you want to add onto your Shopify store now, and you will see why when we get to the meat and potatoes of things. So with that being said, I'm going to show you how it works on my website. We'll go through the back end of my Shopify store so that you can see how to set things up. And then we're going to go through and actually look at the Shop app itself, because I feel like this is going to be a silent killer of some of those crazy marketplaces out there, because it doesn't have all the freaking bells and whistles and hoops you have to jump through like some places such as Etsy and other places you may be selling, eBay, Amazon, whatever it may be. So with that being said, I'm going to hop over to my computer screen and we'll get started. So this is my website here, and you can see I do have something in my cart. So we're going to go there in just a second. But if I were to click on one of my listings, it would open up and you can see that there is a buy with Shop Pay selection right here. So I can go ahead and click on that. It's going to take me directly to the checkout when I click on buy now, and it's going to preload all of my information. You can also see that below the authorized purchase, you're earning 1% shop cash by using Shop Pay on the order. This might not seem like a lot of money, but if you're doing a lot of online shopping and utilizing the Shop Pay, this will add up over time. And you can utilize this money for future purchases on websites that are also using the Shop Pay capability as a credit, which is really cool. And sometimes they also have more than the 1%. So keep that in mind. You're actually earning a little bit back as you're shopping with the Shop Pay. So you would go ahead and check out like normal. Similarly, if you have something in the cart, you can go ahead and go to checkout. And again, it will load your options. And if you click on Shop Pay, it is going to directly load your information in, and you can go ahead and authorize the purchase. So it's a lot quicker than somebody having to fill their details out if they've never been to your site before. So if they've never been to your site before, but they have utilized Shop Pay, they have the option to use that, and they're not having to use PayPal. They're not having to use anything else like that. And I have not seen any fees come out of this directly from Shop Pay. So that's something I'm going to have to dig into a little bit more, as I find that a little bit odd. However, it does make the process seamless as all get out. So now that you understand how that works on the website, we're going to go ahead and go into the back end of my Shopify store so you can see what this looks like in the back end of Shopify. So I'm actually in the shop. It is a channel. So keep in mind, this is a sales channel. The shop is a sales channel. So you will have to add this to your products. So if I go to my products tab, and I'm just going to click on a random one here, you can see here in the publishing section, if you click on manage sales channels, you want to make sure that this shop is connected. So make sure you have that added onto your store. That gives you the capability to add your products to the shop platform, right? So you can see that I've made about $200 in sales with Shop Pay over the past 30 days. There's been 5 orders, and I've had 1 shop store sales. So what does that mean? I got a sale the other day. It didn't come through my TikTok shop, and it did not show up as like a Google tracked buy, because I also have my stuff on Google. I thought it was really weird. And then when I went back and looked, it was actually from the Shop app. And we're going to jump into the Shop app shortly after I go through the sales channel so y'all can see what that looks like. But somebody had found my item on the Shop app and went ahead and purchased, which to me is pretty freaking awesome, because it's extra revenue in my pocket that I wouldn't have gotten otherwise. So this is the setup area that you can utilize. So this will be typical for everybody on the dashboard. You can go ahead and edit your details. You can make sure that you have a description in here, any contact and social media that you would like to add in, as far as your contact URL, your email, phone number, Instagram, Facebook, Pinterest, blah, blah, blah. I have to get my contact URL in there, and that's okay. Also, you can go to your shop store home and edit this as well. And basically what you can do here is add in collections that will show up on the store itself. I thought that I went through and did this, but it's looking like it did not save for some godforsaken reason. You can add the collection list, and you can also add navigation in there as well. And you can see where that will come in. And they have some hyperlinks here where you can learn more about setting up the shop channel, as well as setting up the store itself. And this is only through Shopify, so keep that in mind. So once you're satisfied with that, you can go ahead and exit. You can also customize your store like we had just talked about, where you can upload a logo and a slogan onto your banner. You have your collection list here, and then basically you're live. There's really not much to it. You can click on view live. It will give you a QR code to scan. You can also preview what that would look like in the shop app. So if I click on preview, it is going to show my logo here with my name and my slogan, as well as my website. And it is going to show all of the products that I provide on my store. So if I click on more results, it's going to go ahead and show everything that is out there, which is pretty freaking awesome. You can also sort by best selling, and it will show you what is selling the most. You can sort by price. You can sort by newest, and then it will go ahead and show your newer products. So these are the newest things that I've listed on my shop. So that's a pretty cool feature. Once you have that set up, you want to make sure that the shop channel is linked to all of your products. If you need help doing that, let me know. It's really not complicated. Once you go into the back end, you can do a mega bulk edit, depending on what you do or do not want on there. I personally throw everything up on there, so anytime I duplicate a product, it will be linked to the shop app. All right, so now that we have all that done, I can go ahead and close out. And again, if you guys have any comments, go ahead and drop a comment in the comments box below. A like and subscribe is also appreciated. This is what you look at when you're on the shop app. This is also available on iOS and Android. They're really pushing the phone applications more than the web-based application. So you can actually see here, they have shops you think that you'll love, and Lone Star Adhesive is on here. Heat Press Nation, Tandy Leather, Ridge and River. These are some of the websites that I frequent. Crazy Laser Tag Blanks. So Smoky Hill Designs. It's kind of crazy. So I can go ahead and click on follow here, and I'm able to follow Josh's business and Josh's shop. So if I go ahead and open that up in a new tab, you can actually see all of the things that Josh provides on his Shopify website through Shop. So Josh, if you didn't know that you were on the Shop app, you are, which is really, really cool. So I thought that was interesting when I was going through that earlier, but I wanted to do the live follow on the video. So you can go through it in order here. And again, that's one of those things where if you click on this, you can add it to cart. You can choose anything that you would be able to choose based off of the website. And you can see all of his reviews here and more products from him as well. So really awesome stuff to be able to actually follow some of the people that you purchase from, because then you'll be able to see the updates to their shop as well as they list new things. So it's kind of like a live RSS feed for things that you love. And who wouldn't want that? That's pretty innovative. I know that Etsy does things like that. It's pretty typical, but this just seems to be a little bit different. Let's see if we can find some of my stuff. All right, so let's say I'm looking for a beard saddle trucker hat. Okay. Interestingly enough, here we go. Mine pops up right here on the top. This is it's not a beard, it's a saddle hat from the Charm and Char shop. And you can see in this corner here that the AI has popped up and said, hey there, I see you're looking for a beard saddle trucker hat. That's a unique choice. Can you please let me know if you have any specific preferences or requirements for the hat? For example, do you have a preferred color or material? Let me know so I can help you find the perfect one. Well, I would really like to be able to choose a color of blue and silver. So when I do that, and they said that they found a few options. Could you please let me know if you prefer a specific style or design for the hat? This way I can narrow down the options and find the perfect one for you. Snapback. and they've applied the filter, and let's see what happens. Okay, this is definitely not what I want. So the AI definitely needs work. None of these are beard saddle hats at all, like what showed up in the original search. So again, it's one of those things where the search engine and the platform itself needs some work, and it needs some of the kinks worked out, because it's utilizing AI to help you find the perfect product, and it's just not there yet. But it's close. And the reason why I say it's the silent killer is because people are going to the Shop app more often than not now. And the results I've noticed have been getting better day by day by day by day by day. And they're only going to increase from there as the AI continues to learn how to read photos and things like that. And this is why product photography is so important. Your titles are so important. Your alt text on your images, believe it or not, is going to be really important for all this stuff. So when you're uploading products to your Shopify store, make sure you have killer titles, the descriptions are on point, your pictures are clear, and you're utilizing good photos, and you're also making sure that your alt text is situated as well. Okay, so let's see if we can find one more maybe. Zero flux given is another one that I sell a lot of. And there it is right there on the front. So how that works is somebody would click on my listing. They can go ahead and add it to the cart. And if you go to your cart, then you can see what hats you have in here. You can go ahead and see your choices here, black and a flex fit black. You can continue to check out, and it's going to take you to the checkout page, similar to the Shopify one that was rolled out. So I don't know if a lot of you noticed a few months back, Shopify had rolled out a single page checkout, and this was why. So they could integrate it with the Shop app, and that you're only utilizing the one page checkout and everybody's looks the same. So that is Shop Pay in a nutshell. I wanted to share this with everybody because if you're not using it, you should. Again, it's not perfect, but if it's bringing in extra revenue, more traffic, more sales, more word of mouth, whatever it may be, it's definitely something that you want to add because it's only going to get better from here. It's definitely not something that you want to sleep on. I do think that there's a lot of potential here for the Shop app. So let me know in the comments box below what you think about it, if you're using it, if you plan to use it, if you have any questions. I'll try my best to answer. It is a pretty new thing. And then we'll just kind of go from there. So yeah, I appreciate all of your support. Like and subscribe is also always welcomed. And if y'all need anything else, don't hesitate to reach out. ShootingStarSVG signing out.